Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Dana. I upload a new video at least once a week, so if you haven't already, now is a great time to subscribe so you can stay on top of all those new videos. I have a tea from Tiesta to try today. This is Blueberry Wild Child. So first things first, I want to get it steeping. I think I opened it wrong, but that's okay. I have a clear glass mug and a metal basket infuser. I sell these infusers on Amazon. We should be all up and running again. So if you are in need of a sturdy, reliable way to make tea, you can go ahead and click that link and get you one. So I'm just gonna plop my tea right into the infuser and pour in our hot water. And now we can set this to the side and let it steep. It won't oversteep. We can steep it as long as we want because it is an herbal tea. It won't oversteep or get bitter. It'll only get more flavorful the longer it sits. So Tiesta was one of the first tea brands I ever tried, like loose tea wise. And they used to sell it at like Target and like just regular grocery stores. I'm not sure that they still do. But it was really exciting when they reached out and asked me to be a brand affiliate. So if you do want to try this tea as well, or any of their other teas, or their Brewmaster, which is like a really cool way to make tea, you can use my discount code, and that way you get a discount and I get a bit of commission and we both win. But this is called Blueberry Wild Child, and it's a blueberry hibiscus herbal tea. And the ingredients are apple, hibiscus, elderberries, rosehip, natural flavors, pomegranate bits, cornflowers, and blueberries. And this is part of their Eternity blends. They have like different categories of blends. They have like Energizer, Relaxer, Eternity, and it says our Eternity blends contain herbal and white teas with an abundance of superfruits for an antioxidant boost. So I guess the superfruits in this are the elderberries and the pomegranates, and I think blueberries as well. I think blueberries are pretty high in antioxidants. Let's go ahead and scoop some out onto a plate and see what it looks like. All right, a lot of good chunks of fruit and things. So this is a fruit infusion tea, all fruit, no actual tea leaves. So no caffeine, and it smells really like fruity, like it smells like fruit juice, like very fruity and like that hint of floral. I'm normally not like crazy about hibiscus, so that is my one concern, but sometimes when it's done right, hibiscus just like adds like the tartness that would be in like, you know, if you bite into a blueberry, sometimes there's a bit of tartness, you know, so I like when they kind of use it sparingly to like make the fruits taste more like what they taste like just to eat. But I don't like when it's like over the top. So we'll see. It is the second ingredient in this tea, so it might be a bit much for me, but we're gonna find out. So I definitely see the apple pieces. That is these guys here. Hibiscus. I definitely see the petals sprinkled through. Elderberries. I can't distinguish which are the elderberries and which are the blueberries. Rose hips, I love them. They are so whimsical looking, and I think they're pretty high in vitamin C, which is good for your immune system. Natural flavors, pomegranate bits. I'm not sure I could spot those either. They would be probably like the seeds? I don't know. Cornflowers are the blue petals, of course. And blueberries. Again, I'm not sure which are blueberries and which are elderberries, but I really like the colors in this blend. I like how like the hibiscus and the blueberries are such dark colors, and then like they're kind of accented with like lighter pieces of hibiscus as well as the cornflowers. It really is like a pretty mix of colors. So this year over the holidays, I felt really called to buy a pomegranate and like cut it open myself. Like I've never done that. I've only ever bought it as like just prepared, like just the seeds, and you just eat the seeds. But I bought my very first whole pomegranate, and it was such an interesting experience, like cutting it and opening it. I saw like a TikTok hack that was supposed to make it like easier to do to like slice up a pomegranate, but it still was very messy, very challenging. It was really cool. I always was kind of fascinated with the Greek mythology of like Persephone and Hades, and how she ate those pomegranate seeds, and that's why she had to stay in the underworld for half the year. For me, like, it sort of reminded me of a brain, like the shape of a brain, which was really interesting as well, because at the time that I felt called to buy it, it was also when I found out that I have a meningioma, which is a tumor that's in your meninges, which is around your brain. So it was just like an interesting, like, I feel like I have like a special sort of connection with pomegranates, because Persephone is the goddess of springtime and also of the underworld, and that like duality I really like. And pomegranates are this amazing superfood, and they symbolize like life and fertility, but also they symbolize death. So really interesting fruit, in addition to being like full of antioxidants. I just think it's a beautiful looking fruit, and a lot of really meaningful symbolism behind it. But this tea is primarily blueberry, so I'm gonna try to stick to a blueberry theme. But let's go to Tiesta's website and see if they have a description about this tea. Oh, and it looks like they do have this one at our local supermarket. We have Jewel-Osco where I live, so that's cool. You can still get this one in your local grocery stores. So here it says, blueberry hibiscus fruit tea that's sure to be your go-to summer drink. Ideal blend of sweet blueberries, tart elderberries, and antioxidant-rich hibiscus. I never really like look much into hibiscus because again, I'm not really that into it. So that's good to know that it's full of antioxidants. And it looks like it has really good reviews too, so that is fantastic. But not a whole lot more about the blend, I guess. Like, I always like to kind of get into the details of it, you know, and like really like dig for information and about every ingredient. So I do wish there was a bit more like, I don't know, like ingredient information, or like, you know, fun facts, I guess. I'm always looking for those fun facts when it comes to tea blends. But let's go ahead and remove our infuser. I don't want it to get too strong. Oh my God, we match, because I have my red sweater on and this steeped up a beautiful red color, which is really my favorite thing about hibiscus, since I don't love that flavor. But look at that, we are twins. Ta-da! All right, let's go ahead and try it. It is pretty good, actually. So it does have like, you know, the bit of tartness that I'd expect, since it does have hibiscus. But I think it does contribute to the blueberry. It's really not like too crazy or too strong in the hibiscus. Like, it adds toward the common goal of tasting like berries. Like, it's not like an overpowering tartness. Like, it contributes to the berry taste. Yeah, it's nice. I don't know if it's because like I didn't steep it super long, or if this is how it's meant to be, but it doesn't taste super strong. Like, it is a bit light, and I like that with a fruity tea like this. I feel like apple pieces are always like a good kind of muting factor. Like, they add sweetness, not flavor. So it just sort of, like the apple pieces, I guess, like tone down the hibiscus, and I really like that. But it does, I can definitely taste like the pomegranate, the blueberry. I don't really know what elderberry tastes like, but because it's hot, I think too, it would be completely different iced, I'm sure. But it's reminding me of like winter berry flavors. Because I do consider pomegranate like a winter flavor, and I really like that. Yeah, it's really nice and sweet. I think the sweetness comes really only from the apple too. There are some natural flavors in here, but nothing like no stevia or anything like that. And this tastes really sweet to me. So I think the sweetness comes from like the natural sweetness of the fruit that's in the blend. So that is fantastic. I think every once in a while when I'm like up for a fruity tea, I would reach for this. So I'll be able to definitely finish what I have of it. I don't think I would buy it again just because I'm not that into hibiscus. I'm not that into like berry teas. And I knew that coming into this. So I keep an open mind and I like it, but it wouldn't be something I would have chosen for myself. And that's like the crazy thing about like brands sending me free tea is like I get to try things that I wouldn't have tried otherwise. So it is just like a blessing I can't even describe. Like I get to try things, like I get to like try teas for free and like tell you guys about them, because any tea that I taste, like you're gonna taste through the screen basically. But yeah, really, really nice blend. It tastes a lot more like pomegranate than I would have thought by the name, Blueberry Wild Child. Like I taste blueberry too, but I think more so pomegranate. And it looks like Tiesta also has a pomegranate tea. Like, let me see, I saw one. Let me see what it's called. It's also in their Eternity blends. Yeah, they have one called Pomegranatopia, and it's a white tea. Ooh, that sounds like it would be really, really good. Very cool. I would love to try that one. So I'm gonna keep my eyes open at the store. Since I know I can grab this from a grocery store. I really liked this one, and it brings back like the fond memory of slicing up a pomegranate in my kitchen and having it look like a crime scene because the juice splatters everywhere and I had it all over my shirt and everything and my hands. But I'd say I enjoyed this tea a lot more than I was expecting to because of that pomegranate vibe. I hope this review was interesting for you guys. If you do want to shop on Tiesta, please use that discount code, get yourself a bit of a discount. And also you're helping to support me and my channel, which is really, really sweet. So thank you in advance. So I hope that you and your families are all staying safe and healthy. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.